believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I'd have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Really, that's the only thing shooting through the roof, Bob. Really. I guess I've gone pretty used to handling her at this point. That's what she said. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous if Sayori finds out about this? Because you have a brain. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Oh, Bob. Bob, you are that delusional, aren't you? Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Keep lying to yourself, sir. Keep lying. I have nothing to worry about except for everything. If I just go with it, then we'll have a good time. Keep lying to yourself, Bob. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit once it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Aww. But putting Yuri aside, why would you ever put Yuri aside? I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Aw, you're a good friend, Bob, when you're not being a complete and utter dick. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, it's not. Go get her. Go. Go to her. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. 'Cause you know, nothing has changed since we were children. Although we're still technically children. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Okay, no, even my family knocks before we enter each other's homes. We just do. That's weird. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Bob. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, I mean, she put on a new top and everything. And shorts. Oh my god. They gave her new clothes. Who knew we had the budget for this? There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I'm gonna say her room's not that messy. Trust me, my apartment on an average day looks a lot worse. At most I might say, water your plants. They look a little dry. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori has already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Bob! Read the room! Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. And I know how to read words. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bobby. You're so wrong. I know you too well. So wrong. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Bob. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Then you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Good, as you should. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Bob. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Bob? I guess I have no choice in this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Because what reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? Okay, and now everyone think back to the poem Bottles. Foreshadowing! All the foreshadowing. Why make other people their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh, Sayori. Therapy and maybe some prescription drugs, all I'm saying. That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Bob ... I'm in shock. As you should be. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me my entire time that I've known her? Yeah, well see, that's the thing with depression. You don't always know that it's going on. And yeah, there are a lot of people that will brave face and smile because they don't want people to be worried about them. Like she said, what's the point? But, you know, there's always a point. Someone will always care. Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? No, sweet, she has depression. Get help. Why, Sayori? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, Bob! Really? It's not about you. It's about her. Dear Lord, man, get a fucking clue. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Yeah, but you see, that's where the depression steps in and why she didn't tell you. She doesn't think she's worthy of that support. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Bob. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Exactly. Get him, Sayori. Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. But you deserve to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ouch. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. No, sweetie, you need to be worried about your own happiness as well. But then, I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer for everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Oh, baby, no. The only thing torturing you is yourself, and, you know, therapy would help. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Oh, no, sweetie, not always. Not always. You're right that I don't understand. Hey, first smart thing Bob said in a while. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Oh, Bob, you do need to understand. But, you know, she needs probably more help than you can give her. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. Yeah, the thing is, healing needs to come from within. Yeah, support's nice, but you have to want it to change. That's what I'll do. No, Bob. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. No, sweetie, because then you were still depressed and you were hiding it. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Also, where are your parents? Or siblings, someone? And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. Oh, sorry. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Oh, I want to wipe those tears away. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Bob! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Bob. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. And I really wish we had art for this. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Bob, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. It's step one, but the girl really does need therapy. Or at least other people to talk to besides her love interest. But all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. Good intentions, Bob. Good intentions. I'll make these feelings go away. Oh, Bob, no. You're not smart enough, no offense. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Yeah, let's make someone with depression more anxious. Good idea. Sayori, ... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Yeah, it is. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bob. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. It's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice, then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one I have other plans. Dude, invite her along. She clearly has nothing else to do today. Maybe I should cancel. Yes, give me the option. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. It wouldn't, but this is a very good gesture on Bob's part. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. See, no, should have forced the issue of like, you're coming along, girl. I'm sorry. Dude, she just said she feels like she's a burden to you and other people. She's not worthy of it. You needed to push this issue a lot harder. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. No, sweetie, no. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Oh, Bob, you tried. You really tried. Oh, this is unfortunate. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. As you should. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. Yeah, you should still be thinking about, though. Actually, drag Yuri over to there. Surprise her. I think Sayori is right. No, she's not. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Oh. No, Bob. No. I love you, but no. You're trying. I will applaud your effort in trying, but you don't realize how bad this problem is. Depression isn't just you feel sad. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. No, behind you, girl in trouble. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Seriously, does no one have parents in this world? Or siblings? You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason.
Oh, it's okay, anxiety girl. We're gonna have a good time doing artsy stuff.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it.
Anyway, let's go inside. Because, I think one of my club members is depressed, and we should probably help her. I see you brought all the stuff with you.
That's right. You did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well.
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Yeah, your room's fairly good, you know? I mean, we can't really see the floor clearly because the text box is in the way. Whew. Sorry. That does look pretty clean, all things considered.
It's so clean. And there's no porn anywhere to be seen. I'm surprised.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
Oh, you're a good friend. That would be even more embarrassing. And yet, you helped Sayori clean her room, Bob, so what does that say about you? Wait, don't look in there! That's where my stash is. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. No, Yuri, don't. Abort. Unless you're into very specific things.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. Just don't go in there. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements? Yuri, smaller words. Bob's not that smart.
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Okay, that sounds pretty swanky, and I actually now want to go to their house. That'd be cool. Oh, wow. I agree, Bob. That is impressive. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Yeah, Yuri's kind of awesome.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place.
Like my box.
Although many will stop by just out of curiosity.
And because, you know, there's 4 hot girls, and you.
And 4 cupcakes, I guess.
Yeah, that's the case, just meh.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
Atta girl, Yuri. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Is it? Is it really, Bob?
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
No, it's not. Is that a bad thing?
No, it's not, Yuri. You go be passionate and intense about things. Provided it's not feeding your raccoon. No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. Oh, but that's her core trait. She is anxiety girl. You can relax a little. I don't think she can. As someone that also can have really bad anxiety, sometimes you just can't.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation.
Really? What did you bring, Yuri?
I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag.
Yeah, you just carry those everywhere, don't you?
I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room.
That sounds super cool.
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, it would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Uh-huh, essential oils. Wags eyebrows.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not at all, Yuri, which is why I'm making a joke. Not familiar at all. Even Bob's on the same page as me for once.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere.
Seriously, Bob, do you not notice her lighting those every day at the club meeting? Come on.
Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
So it's like friendship. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the button.
In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole in the top.
Wow, that smells wonderful.
What kind of mood is this one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
Yeah, that is actually a really good point. Thank you, Yuri. You're awesome. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Aw, good, Bob. Good for you acknowledging you don't know something.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
What are those for? Oh, Bob, they're for tying up. You didn't know?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here. You origami paper. Are we gonna make little cranes?
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
Oh, so no cranes. Oh, I'm sad.
What I'd like to do is write a different word on each piece of paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Wow, that's kind of a lot. Oh yeah? Now I'm happy I'm helping you, because this would have been a lot of work for one person.
What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain.
Oh, that sounds super cool, Yuri. You're amazing.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
It would be beautiful, Yuri. Good thinking.
It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room.
It actually really would.
It may attract someone to peek inside.
Plus, you know, if they're slowing down to read what's on the curtain, they like words. Yay! That's really creative. It is. It is. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Aw, blushing cute Yuri. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Bob. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work, because we're good, productive members of the club. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yeah, maybe a person with bad handwriting shouldn't be doing this.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful.
Yuri, why do you have a strangely beautiful knife?
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it.
The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Oh, Yuri, remember the raccoon and the bread talk? No. That's no ordinary pocket knife. No, Bob, it's really not. Good for passing your perception check. It looks really fancy. Now, use evaluation appreciation on it.
Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
What is it? Oh, Bob, you're back to being oblivious.
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. I, however, as the player, have all the reason to judge.
Teach their own, you know?
No.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Hey, every girl needs a hobby. Right?
They're just so pretty.
Oh, Yuri. No.
I can't help it.
Oh, baby, no.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying?
Scary, scary things.
Please don't think I'm weird for this.
I don't think you're weird, Yuri. I want to see you in something short-sleeved. Right now.
You're laughing at me.
Not helping, Bob. No, I'm not laughing at you. Yes, he is. Run away. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Oh, Bob, points you are missing. All the points you are missing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I mean, do you want to see my porn collection? I mean, if we're going to be awkward about stuff. But I think it kind of suits you. No, Bob, no.
Suits me?
Yeah, kind of intense. Oh, Bob, no, stop. Besides, it's a really cool-looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it? It's featured in my raccoon poem, Bob. Do not pay attention.
Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Yuri, roll up your sleeve. I demand to see your wrist, right now.
Would you like to hold it?
No. Sure, I'll check it out.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife, the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this?
Yes, where indeed.
Curious about its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
No, don't.
Ow! Bob? Why did you do that?
Yeah, Bob, really, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Yuri? How do you know this? And also, if you know it's that sharp, why are you carrying it? I have questions, Yuri.
Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now.
Without warning, Yuri... Oh! Ew! No. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. God, that's not sanitary. Ew. Also, creepy! Bad Yuri!
I feel her tongue curl around my finger.
Ew! Bad Yuri! Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Good boy, Bob.
Please forgive me.
Yeah, that was fucking creepy.
I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. No, Bob, that was a lot weird. That is, shall we say, a red flag. But I guess you're just trying to help, right? Still creepy! Yuri, I think you're reacting a little. No, she's not. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Then you're kinda screwed. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Oh, Bob, no! Stop helping! I take Sayori's hand and lick her index finger in return. No! Now you're being weird. Oh! Did you really just do that? I know, right? Now we're even? Dot dot dot, Yuri? Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Yeah, because you did. I knew that would be a bad idea. And yet you did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Bob. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Haha. You should, though. Where do you keep your bandages? You know, the same reaction we should have had. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I've watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Oh, we lay them all out side by side. Yeah, that quickly changes the meaning when you shift words around. It looks better than expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. Dude, how could you not know that was going to be effective? It sounds awesome. I kind of wish we could see it. It looks great. Good thinking come up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Yuri does Pinterest. Who knew? Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need to mix 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water coming up. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I step back into my room where Yuri has suddenly vanished. I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in and see her quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Uh-huh. Yuri, what were you doing? Can I see the blue knife? Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Let's change the topic. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups.